Ready Roo. We're going to be doing 10 shots and 10 questions, I believe. So we're going to find out what that involves as we go through the video.
I am so scared.
What a nice video. Can everyone leave a comment underneath saying more of these nice videos,
Yes,
please, where they don't get punished or hassled
Yeah.
or harassed?
Well, we don't know what the 10 shots are.
That's true. Oh.
I actually just got really worried, George, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
get so drunk.
Yay! This is how everyone should get to know me. Let's get hammered.
No.
But is it drink? Maybe it's Barry's Irish tea.
Maybe it's apple juice.
What's your weirdest habit? So you can take some time to
What's
think.
your weirdest habit?
When I was briefly a nun in the 80s. That was my weirdest habit. It was bright pink.
My habit was rainbow colored.
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh God. La, 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 la.
Maker's Mark bourbon.
Bourbon.
Bourbon whiskey.
Actually, like kind of tasty, but I twirl my hair,
Okay.
but like almost aggressively sometimes. And if I get like really into a movie or if I'm in the cinema or something like that, I can also dual wield. And in any like situation that's
Dual
semi.
Like,
So I would be watching something. It could be anything, like a K-drama or something, and my husband would walk in with no context, and he'd be like, "You stressed out?" I'm like, so stressed.
That's a good weird habit. I have a weird habit where if I have to like wait in a waiting room somewhere or like I'm bored, like even if I'm like in an airport or whatever, and I look around, I start trying to think of like how I would get out of this space if like a zombie apocalypse happened or if like if something broke in. I just get bored and I'm like, what would I do? What would I do? What would I use as a weapon in here? All right, first things first, I kill Colin. Has he been bitten? I don't know. I just kill him.
That's really practical habit.
Really practical. Rip his legs off. You get one leg, I get a leg.
That's always your first go-to, even in situations I'm not in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kill Colin.
If I'm somewhere else, I have to get from this doctor's place to wherever Colin is and kill him. My weird quirk is I have to kill Colin. What is our next question? This looks good though.
So nervous.
You want to smell?
That smells so
Maybe
good
an
though.
amaretto?
If you could be partnered with any famous person for a tri-shoot, who would it be?
Any famous person.
Yeah, any famous person.
That's very nice.
Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
That's what it was!
I
Love it.
want
Love it.
that.
It's really good.
That is so tasty.
Not only is it good, you can put it like a bunch of shots in a glass and fill it up with cider, and it's incredible.
I would probably have to say Felix from Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids is a K-pop group.
Oh,
And
okay.
Felix is Australian and he does some like mukbang videos and he's really interested in like food and stuff, and I think that he would probably be a really good trier.
I'd like to be in a video with the Colonel himself from KFC. Colonel Sanders! How are you, Colonel? No, I wouldn't.
No. You had me.
Hello
you
there,
had
Colonel
me.
Sanders. Tell me your secret spices and sage and onions.
There's so
So
many
many
that probably
people.
would be very good at try. There's
Yeah.
also some people that you just like to meet in person.
Kurt Russell, get me in here with Kurt Russell. I would love to be in here with Kurt Russell. Oh my god, imagine Kurt Russell coming in and we're trying. I think he has Kurt Russell wine. We could get Kurt Russell wine. I mean, this is your one might actually happen. Kurt Russell's never going to see this video.
My one
but, oh
would
my
never
god.
happen.
The biggest hero,
I'd
like
love it too, though.
Escape from New York, one of the best movies ever.
Go for it.
Captain Ron,
Yeah.
also a movie.
Also something he's
Yeah.
been in. Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell
Interesting.
and Goldie Hawn, either side. I'll sit
Oh
in the
my
middle
god.
and be like, oh my god.
Yes, what a great one.
Bring in Jacksepticeye. Get him in here.
I love Jacksepticeye.
There you go,
I'd
I'll
love
do
to
a video
do
of him.
a video with Sean.
He seems like a nice guy.
He seems like a sound
Come
dude.
on in,
Come
Sean.
on in, Sean.
Come on in.
Yeah, come
Oh, you'll
on
do a
in.
video with Jack Black, but you won't do a video with me? Oh, Jack Black. I'd have Jack Black in.
Jack Black
Jack
is
Black.
a good one.
Jack Black's
That
my
is
answer.
Such a good.
I've got a new answer. Get Jablonski in here. Jables. Get Jables in here.
Alright, what is this one? So we do smell it? Is it like cranberry juice?
I think it is going to be cranberry juice, right?
It could literally be anything. It could be the blood of some sacrificial lamb. We don't know.
You see, the blood of Jack Black? Why would you make me
No.
drink this?
If you could live in a fictional universe from any media, book to movie, game, etc., what would it be?
Jeepers. I wonder what my answer will be.
Let's Let's see. Let's see if we can guess
Okay.
everybody. I'll go
refreshing.
first. Pokemon. That's my whole thing now. Take it away from you while you're finishing your drink. Oh no!
I think Pokemon would be a good world to live in, though.
Pokemon? Really?
Imagine you could like run around with like Eevee and Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu's like, why do you make me fight? And you're like,
Oh no, but I
gotta."
wouldn't battle them. Catch them and then like grow them all into a nice, loving. I have a cult, don't I?
Yeah, you got a cult, a
Cult.
Pokemon cult.
I'm a cult.
'Cause if you're walking in the woods, or you're fishing, or you're just hanging out, and another kid walks up to you.
But my Eevee and Let's Go Eevee loves me so much
Yeah.
that it defends me.
This is how it all happens.
This
This
is the delusion I'm under.
This is how animal trafficking works. No, these elephants love me. They're big fans of me. But I always think if you had like a Pikachu in your house and like you had to let it out late at night to go to the toilet, and you're like, you open the back door and it goes out, and all you hear outside is Pikachu.
Yeah.
Lightning bolts. All
It
right,
would be
get
the
back in.
cutest poop
If you
ever.
went for a Nintendo one, I would love to live in the Legend of Zelda.
I was
Where-
also thinking that. That's a good.
Get to
it's a good
fight
universe.
Ganon and Zelda over and over and over and over and over again and over and over and over again and just keep being reborn, almost like you're trapped in hell. That's what I like about Zelda. It is all. It's pretty much hell.
I'm gonna stick with my choice. I like Pokemon.
Just put me in the Mario Kart universe. I'll throw some shells at people.
Yes, perfect.
I'll throw some bananas at people.
It's some Rainbow Road.
Every time I eat a banana and I got that skin left, I'm like, man, I wish I could throw this at someone in a cart. Every time.
What's the dumbest way you've ever hurt yourself?
I'm aware of what I have to tell everyone now, and it's real bad.
I have a few ways. This is gonna be a
Yeah?
long one.
There's a lot of ways everyone's hurt
There's a
themselves.
lot of ways.
Oh, that's lovely.
Wow.
Strawberry schnapps.
That's
Oh,
so good.
that is so good.
Thank you, Strawberry Schnapps. Years ago, what happened on years ago with this ear was, like earbuds. You can like use them to clean your ear. I was like trying to clean my earbuds, clean my ears with the earbud, and I put it in, and the phone started to ring. I left the earbud in my ear, so it's sitting out of my ear here, and I reached for the phone, and as I'm reaching for the phone, the earbud that's sitting drops a bit. I don't know if you ever have like an instant reaction that you don't control, so it dropped a bit, and my shoulder went like that, and I smashed the earbud right into my brain. If I had to describe the feeling of what happened is, have you ever like unplugged a TV, like you're trying to unplug plugs and you unplug a TV and realize, oh, that's the TV, so you plug it back in?
Yes.
The TV doesn't turn off, it just gets really loud for a second, it just goes bah! Like that. That's what happens. I went like this and my brain went bah! And I went, what the fuck? And it was like blood and it was pretty bad and I was like, oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Did you have to go to the doctor?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, he'll over, it's fine. But, oh my god, in that second I was like, how dumb am I that it dropped and my brain just went dead. Like, I couldn't be dead like that.
There used to be this show called VIP. I don't know if you ever remember the show.
Pamela,
With Pamela
Anderson.
And she was so badass in this show.
Yeah.
And my brother was convinced he knew how to do a shoulder throw.
Oh no.
So my brother was definitely convinced. I even remember being like, wait, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he got my left arm over his right shoulder.
Oh no.
Right? And basically separated my elbow.
Yours
Like, basically just like dislocated this.
Yours is worse.
In a shoulder throw. And then I was like, no, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. And my mom was like, maybe just sleep on it tonight and like have the 2 pillows either side because maybe you just sprained it. And then I went to the doctor in the morning and I had to get a cast because it had dislocated my like joint.
And the doctor was like, you kids watching VIP? Thank you. It's like just
First call. Yeah,
tons of
yeah.
kids there with the
First
broken
one,
arms.
first one.
Hans,
So, like, we're the
why
same
couldn't you
age.
have had a leaked video that was about how to do a correct arm swing?
Yeah,
That
I
would
had to
have
do
been
a
great.
correct arm swing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, is this more cranberry juice? No, maybe not. No,
Oh,
definitely
no,
not.
no, that smells like bad news.
That does not smell good.
That's bad news
That does
bears
not
right
smell
there.
good.
No thank you, no thank you.
Oh no, that does not smell good.
What would be the title and topic of your best-selling autobiography?
What do you say without really outing your deepest, darkest secrets?
Yeah, that's what we're all doing. We're all going like, no. Maybe.
All of it's like censoring. Definitely not.
All right,
Okay.
let's
All
go.
right. Well, cheers.
Ugh. Oh my god.
No.
Ugh.
Did you give us cough syrup?
That was a Campari.
It's a
awful.
negative, Captain. That is a negative, Captain.
Oh, thank you.
That's the title of my autobiography.
my autobiography is called George Fox, The Living Dead, How to Live When You're Dead Inside.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, so sad.
Jokingly, from emo to K-pop.
Oh, that's great.
But that is serious, though. That is pretty serious.
We would start with like chapter 1. When I was a young girl, my father
was
took
very
me into the
itchy.
city.
Yeah, to see a marching band.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we're writing it right now.
We are writing it right now.
And like the cover is you, but like an alien's burst out of your chest, but the alien is you now. And
Yes.
It's an old picture of you.
Yes.
And you're like, ta-da!
Yes.
It's me in front of this table, but I'm alone. No one's with me. It's called Irish People Cry. How to react when you're the only one there.
Oh my god, yes. I have purchased that book. It is in my Amazon. Like it's already on my wish list.
Oh, it's not a real book. I'm a coward. That's the name of my book. I'm a coward. You're going to find out nothing about me. That's the title of the book.
Being a coward in 300 pages and it's just blank.
It's an emotional coward and it's just a notebook.
Oh my god,
Emotional
yes.
coward, it's just a notebook.
Yes,
Nothing there.
with lines for you to fill in. Oh, I'm gonna get so drunk.
Yeah, this is a lot of shots.
It's a lot of shots. How many are we
No,
in?
the shots are alcoholic. These have been all alcoholic.
Is this water?
That was cranberry.
Oh, was one cranberry?
One was cranberry.
I don't even remember that.
What's the best prank you've ever pulled on someone?
Oh my god.
It smells like candy.
good.
It smells like Skittle vodka or something.
Yeah, it does. It smells very nice.
The best prank you've ever pulled on someone?
Are you not a prankster?
Not really. It's very upsetting.
Zero prank. Oh no, we are very different. I'm like, if you said it to me after I pranked you, I'd be like, yeah, that's the best part. Like, we're really upset. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous.
Wow.
That was water, George. It was gorgeous. I loved it.
I loved it.
Oh, back
So
then.
so tasty.
That was Gordon's non-alcoholic gin.
Oh.
No, there we go. Non-alcoholic. Yeah, it was
Very,
very,
very
nice.
nice.
Very smooth.
My sister is very like weird about ghosts and stuff. So one of the pranks I played on her was when we stayed in like we went down the countryside and stayed in like a rented cottage.
Oh,
And the room that
no.
she took was a normal room. She was there with my nephew, her son. We went into her room. A weird thing about the room was there was a tiny chair in the corner of the room that was pointed into the corner. And she's like, why is that there? What's that there for? I don't like that. No. She was already freaked out about it. And so I spent like hours practicing with my nephew to get him to say an exact phrase to her. And so she came in and I made sure that she came in. He was already in the room and I told him to talk to someone, like there was someone in the chair. And she was like, who are you talking to? And he said the exact phrase that I told him to say. He turned around and said to her, the boy with no eyes is very sad. And she started screaming.
Oh my god.
And she would not sleep in that room that night. And I was like, mwah, chef's kiss.
Wow.
He was so good at it.
Bravo.
Yeah, I was very
Bravo.
happy with that one.
Yeah.
And then even after I told her, she goes, he wouldn't do that. This is something supernatural. And I was like, all right.
I don't think I ever had like a prank. I've done like scare jokes before and stuff like that where I used to like hide in the closet when my grandma or my aunt would come home and she would fucking die. Like every time. We'd get her every time. Like, I don't know how she would never expect it. My mom would always be like, oh, the kids are just outside playing, or the kids are like in the swimming pool or whatever. And me and my brother would be in our fucking cupboard, be like, she'd go to open like their cupboard to like take off her shoes or whatever after work. And she would die every time we would come out and scare her. And just like,
Oh, scared. Okay.
yeah. No, like she would be so scared every single time. She is actually sadly passed away. But she.
But not related to this.
But
You
not
didn't do
related to this. We didn't scare
Okay.
her to death. No.
Okay, for you.
No, but it was very fond memories being like just hiding in the cupboard, and we'd be so
Yeah.
quiet about it as well. And she'd fall for it every time. All right, okay, let's give it this a whiff.
All right, what's the next question? Oh, that has like a little bit of a. It smells
I don't
almost
like this smell.
tea.
This question is.
Look at his face. I don't like it.
How did you become a trier?
No, I don't like that.
Oh,
No.
good day, sir.
Good
day.
day. I said good day. What was that?
That was some nori seaweed liqueur.
Nah,
I could
that's
tell.
what it is. I was like, it smells like fish.
I think originally, you had Irish people coming in doing stuff, and you were like getting in actors and random people, and you were like, we need professionals. Let's get some comedians in here. But yeah, I think there was a few comedians before me, like Lolsey, who were doing some videos, and I think the net kind of got cast out a little bit more. And some people have come in and done it, and I'm like, I can't do this. And some people come in and do it, and I'm like, I like this. And I was in the latter camp where I was like, this is fun, this is silly. That's a good lesson for life. Sometimes you try things and you're like, ooh, and then sometimes you're like, oh. Those are the two energies. A lot of people would live far away, or buses would not work out. And they'd be like, hey, Judge, can you come in and cover? This piece of shit can come in and cover. I can cover for anybody. So that's mine. How did you enter Try?
Well, I used to watch the Try channel. I still work for like another YouTube channel, so I was doing some work there. And Sean followed me on Twitter.
Oh.
Sean followed me on Twitter, and I was like, the Try channel guy? So I was like, oh, intriguing. So I went onto the Try channel website, and then there was like a casting email, and I was like, should I put in a cast?
Could I?
I don't know.
Will I?
So I did, and I like made a little casting video, and honestly, I have watched that casting video since, and I'm like, terrible. So anyway,
I mean,
so
they all are.
I think
My first video was terrible,
Oh.
but like you kind of gotta figure it out as you go through.
so excited, and then the first video, they were like, do you want to come in for like a casting or like a try? And I was like, oh, okay. Like I was so excited. My husband was very supportive, obviously. So excited, and it happened I think 2 days after or 3 days after I landed from my honeymoon.
Oh wow!
And I never, ever thought I would be on the show. Like never. And then when Sean sent me the email, I was ecstatic, and I'm still ecstatic.
And the first
like,
video
meeting
was
you is class. Like you have no idea.
I'm out. That makes me physically ill. As an Irish person, I can't take any of that. No, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Let me translate to Irish. Yeah, you're some sound.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
back on board. Your first video was Irish people try.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, this looks nice.
This looks like Fanta.
What shot is this?
This looks like Fanta.
Is what's your most embarrassing holiday story?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay.
Embarrassing holiday story?
The worst things happened on holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one.
Ah, it's just
Fanta. I am very warm on the inside.
We never went on like holidays overseas. We would just go to Cork, where my family's from. My family in Cork like has a farm, like a working farm, and so I just spend lots of time there. And I walk along like, you know, you're a kid, you're like, I'm strutting around a farm. There's a pig, there's a chicken, there's a cow.
Yeah.
On the ground was like a little disc. I was like, I'm gonna kick that. I'm a kid, I'm gonna put my foot on that. And I went to put my foot on it and stand on it, and I immediately sunk down into the ground all the way up to here, like up to my waist. And what happened was there was a milk churn, which is like this high, big metal milk transporting container, and it has a lid on it that's like a flip lid that kind of, it's in the middle, it's a circle, and it flips down and up, and I'd put my leg in, but when I tried to pull my leg up, it would just close on me. So I was just trapped in the farm.
In this
down
milk
to
churn?
in this milk churn.
Oh my god.
With the rain. And just pouring rain, and having to like scream for my relatives because like no one could hear me, and all these chickens are just like. I was there for like a good like half an hour before somebody came looking. I was like, I was hoarse from like, like you're a kid, you don't know. You're like, oh, this is where I live forever now. But then when my auntie Sheila came along, she's like Cork, so she goes, oh for fuck's sake, and she just like pulls one lever and it unlatches, and I come out and she goes, and I was like. So embarrassing, like, my welly's still in the churn.
And it was just such a simple thing. We were at a market with my dad, but like, I usually hold my dad's hand, and then like we'd gotten like separated enough because I'm like, oh, look at this thing, right? And I was definitely under 10. And I was, you know, look at this thing, and then my dad had obviously walked on. So I walked back, and then I grabbed my dad's hand, except it wasn't my dad's hand. And this other man just looked at me, and I was like, I'm mortified, like, but I was probably, 7 years old, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And like, that's okay. And I just started crying in the middle of the street. My dad eventually found me, and he was like, Pagan, why are you crying? And I was like, because I thought somebody else was you.
Because when you're a kid, you have no context for like,
You really don't.
They can find you, you know, very easily. You're just like,
I thought I was lost forever.
I guess I live in the store now.
I live in this street market now.
Especially because like kids' books are always like, the children who lived in the store. They accidentally paid no attention for 2 seconds. Now they live in the store.
Yes,
and you're like,
yes,
oh my
true.
god, is that me?
This is 9.
This is 9.
9. Okay.
I'm so...
Oh, this smells nice. This smells really good. Try. Have a smell of this.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, this smells really good.
Really good, right? This is gonna pep you back up. It's gonna put some pep in your step.
I'm feeling very lightheaded.
I have to go to the airport after this.
If you had a time machine, what year would you travel to and why?
Can it be either backwards or forwards or only backwards?
I feel like people rarely go forward, so I'm excited to say, yeah, let's hear this story. I want to hear what your story is for going forwards.
Okay.
Oh, what was the question?
This one was alcoholic.
That was Apple Jack Daniels.
It
was
actually
very
does taste
nice.
like apple, and it is
Yeah.
very nice.
That was much more appley than I thought Apple Jack
It's
Daniels would be.
strong, but definitely nice.
Good. Maybe 100 years into the future to watch Emperor Musk be fired into the sun.
It's very good. I wouldn't mind traveling to the future, but the problem is the future is so unknown. Like you can end up in like a barren wasteland, or you can end up in like a Blade Runner 2049 type style video, you know?
I wouldn't mind going to the future
too much of a gamble.
and being in the Mad Max world. I'd love that. Dress up with some tire irons, and my name's Tire Face or something. Tire Boy.
Iron Face.
They call me Captain Tire.
Maybe being around for like the moon landing would be really cool.
Ooh.
1969. Just to be around for that experience.
Just
and
see
then,
people getting excited about
yeah,
it.
because culturally, globally, I think that it was a really big landmark for everybody, for technology, for pretty much the human race, space exploration. So I think that'd be kind of cool.
I would
1969.
go back in time to great disasters throughout human history.
Fair.
And I go, yeesh, this wasn't good. But I'd like take a picture of me as I'm doing it. So like the Hindenburg, I'd make sure I'd be in like the picture, and I'd be like, yeesh. So imagine the Hindenburg, but I'm like, yeesh.
Like, ugh, that one guy over there looks like he knows it's a bad idea.
The Titanic, yeesh. Jeez, not enough lifeboats, am I right?
Yeah.
And everyone would be like, who is this genius man throughout history?
A comedian during 1912. Like, this is our last one.
This is the last one, guys. The end of your journey.
Oh, thank goodness, because I am
Very drunk.
I'm a little drunk.
We've gotten to know each other very well.
we
I feel like I know you better than most of the people I've been doing try videos with for like 5 or 6 years. If you're watching this and you want to be a part of this, feel free to write one of your answers to those questions in the comments down below. An embarrassing story.
Yes, I'd love to
of
read
where'd you go in
that.
history. I genuinely would like to read that.
I would love to read that.
If the world was going to end tomorrow, what's the last thing you'd do?
What's the last thing I'd do? All right, cheers.
That
That's
was-
beautiful. That's vanilla.
That was incredible.
It's vanilla, am I right?
Vanilla and everything else good.
That is salted caramel vodka.
Wow. That's
It's
so
good.
So the question was,
Oh yeah, what was the question?
what's the most embarrassing thing you did on holiday when you traveled back in time? Before you got into try, and how you got into try.
Don't, because I could wet myself.
So much pressure. I don't know. Scream as a meteor comes down? I don't know.
I'd probably spend the time with my loved ones, or go out with bang with my husband.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Just jerking off into the explosion as it's coming towards you. As the firestorm heads towards you, screaming, I am God! Right? Is that what you do?
You're gonna get adventurous. You're gonna go for hours. You're gonna be top notch, or you're gonna finish in 4 minutes and cuddle, and it's honestly the best.
The
And then
cuddle
go to
sounds
sleep.
nice. I don't want at the end of the world to just hear hair, leaning on the hair. Genuinely, if the end of the world was you cuddling with your partner as everything blew up, I think that'd be a really nice way to go.
I think that'd be
That's
a really
a good
nice
way to go.
Yeah.
Staring into each other's eyes, unless right at the end they're like, I fucked your brother. And then boom!
Just 10 shots, 10 questions. What do you think of the experience?
Very good. I feel like we learned a lot.
I loved
Getting
this.
questions from people that they'd sent in was
Yes,
very
thank
good.
you to Patreon members
They're-
and to anybody who sent in questions.
Absolutely, and I feel like the questions really cut through the bullshit.
Actually, a really great way to get to know people. I think
it is.
it's lovely to meet you and lovely to get to know you about
It's
your
lovely
embarrassing
to me.
stories.
Every answer you gave was I was like, this is a reasonable person. It's a very reasonable person.
I'm so sorry that I've misled you.
We're very drunk.
I am also very drunk. I'm very warm. But I would also love to know your answers to the questions that we were answering today. So if you do have answers, make sure to put them in the comments because I want to read them.
I'm going to read all of your answers.
I want to read,
Subscribe.
like, and comment on all of your answers. So feel free.
I'm going to subscribe to you.
No, I'm going to subscribe. No,
I'm gonna
me.
subscribe
No,
to
me.
you.